Once. She will not keep singing, Paul. I'm going to butt in and I'm going to take over here because guaranteed I won't sing to you.
Oh, you love it.
But I think the important part here was around what are we feeding our mind and what are we believing? And what we fill our heads with, our thoughts, and what we start to speak, we're creating our reality, right? So in this, what was happening for Nikki without her knowing was everything was doom and gloom about love. Everything was push it away. It's terrible. It's horrible. And when you listen to those songs, they're actually really miserable.
Pretty messed up.
They're pretty messed up kind of songs. Now, there's a balance, right? So music is a beautiful thing. You know, I will play music all the time. I dance at midday every day because music is gorgeous as well. It lifts our vibe. It gets us feeling good. It gets us out of a mood if we're stuck in a mood. So it does have its place.
This morning in front of Woolies.
You did. You danced in public. But it is the power of what we're feeding our mind and the words that we're speaking is really creating our reality. So the reality that Nikki's creating for herself is to actually potentially be pushing that away. She's saying she might want it, but she's pushing it away. And we just thought we'd share it with you because what happened yesterday in the car was I didn't say anything. Nikki picked it up herself. She said, oh my gosh, there's the same playlist. I'm still playing it. I am still filling my mind with actually what I don't want. So what she was able to do yesterday was scratch a record. So she was able to pick it up for herself. So it's landed in her awareness. She didn't push it away from me. She took it. She said, you might have something here. Thank you. 2 weeks on, we're back in the car and she says, there it is. I'm doing it again. I want to scratch that record and I want to be different.
Another one is that we actually, we always say I have to. You know, like it's pressure language compared to freedom language. Like, I have to. You feel heavy by actually just saying that. And your body language actually happens to follow that. So when you say I have to, you start to slump your shoulders, you start to, lean forward, you get that low confidence. But when you actually have the freedom language, well, I don't have to, I'm choosing. And realistically, everything you do, you're choosing. So
actually, it's a good point because I actually like to say, choose your mood. So does language. So choose your mood. If you're feeling moody, put on some great songs that lift your mood. But also, what language or how could you reverse, even though you feel that internal critic saying you can't, you shouldn't, you're old, you're this, you're that, all this, I'm just this, I'm just that, I'm just a mum is a big one that I had, Just a mum, limiting yourself. Mums are amazing. The skills that we learn and the things that we can do are transferable into any workplace, any job, anything. Amazing negotiators and influencers. So
biggest influencers.
Stopping that language that's limiting us that we may not be aware of. So it's about, like Nikki's done, it's about bringing it into her awareness, her consciousness. So it's gone from her unconscious into her conscious mind. And now she's aware of it. She has the power to change it. So she can choose now her action. She gets to create her reality. But she also gets to check in with, is that what I actually want? I'm saying I want it. My playlist isn't saying I want it, but is it actually what I want? So she now has power and control to create her world, to create her future, and to create her reality. And I think that's probably the key in this too, is sometimes we don't realize we have that power. We're in control of this. What are we avoiding where we don't want to take control of our future or our reality?
Because realistically, what do you have control over in the world? There's only one thing you have control, which is yourself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So take control of yourself, So, and it's also having a look at what people around you. So it goes to who are the people that you're hanging around with? What language are they using as well? Because sometimes you might be around people that how sometimes you're energy vampires. As Marina likes to call them as well, and I love that. You've only got so much blood to give, right? Hold that blood before they suck it right out of you. So who are you choosing to be around? Do they lift you up with their language that they're using, or do they drag you down? So sometimes it's just having that awareness and go, oh, no wonder I feel heavy around that person, because I just, it's that pressure language around that all the time. Or if someone's telling you that they have to do it, or I should be doing that, or you should be doing that, it's like, should I be doing that, or am I choosing to do that or not to do that?
Can anyone relate to this?
Yeah, talk to us.